click the start recording, so that means hello, I am Woki. This is the Modcast, and I'm here with Common,
Hey.
Zenrot,
Hello.
and that's it. Let's get going into today. Zenrot, what we got?
Alright, so we'll do global as always. Arale actually came out, which is kind of weird to me. I didn't think they would do it.
Yeah, it was a great day in Arale kind because everyone told me that Arale was coming to global, and now people are.
Oh
now...
yeah, I saw that on Twitter. You got flooded.
I knew she was. I knew she was coming because I stalked DBZ Space in inactive and kept trying to see whenever new cards got updated with every update.
I mean, she got updated, but in terms of actual release, I just didn't see it as like in Japan. I felt she was met with confusion, and in global, I feel like maybe they slightly embraced her more. But I feel that's also just because they didn't get blindsided by Arale like Japan did. They knew.
Yeah, I think that's right. I do think they embraced the event like a lot. I saw a lot of people. It seemed pretty hype to have the Arale cards come over.
Yeah,
but I think it's because they knew that they were waiting for it.
Yeah, I see a lot of people throwing love to physical Arale, which is good because it felt like in Japan I was the one person championing her when everyone else wasn't. So that.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's cool. I think she's good. I got her.
Yeah, she's definitely a very good unit. Obviously, if the super physical doesn't have shocking speed, that's going to be a real bummer. But
yeah.
Other than that, yeah, Arale came out and was well liked, and now I'm just looking at everyone going like, oh man, I pulled 2 Arales and I have to farm her? Oh, this is the end all be all. And I'm like, do you know where I was? Do you know what I've done? Talk to me.
Do you know the things that I had to do to survive?
You know the month-long journey that was the reason why the Arale party happened? Like, I don't want to hear you talking about complaining until you do all 5.
I'll say, did you watch the video of the TLM's like joke video where it's him the fastest way to farm Arale and he's just using his terminal to do it?
No, I haven't.
I saw.
Well, he ran 50 times, and I think he only got 9 drops.
That sounds about right.
Which was horrifying to watch because he was like, I run Arale 50 times, and he like typed it in and hit enter or something. And he's like, and then you check your box again to see all your drops because it was like a fake tutorial, basically saying, "Fuck you, I do whatever I want in the game." And he only got like 9 drops out of 50 clears.
It's really funny you guys say this because right now I'm farming Arale right now.
Man, how many Kid Gokus did he get?
So many more.
I've gotten 0.
So many more.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There's a reason why almost all my Kid Gokus are SA10. It's because Arale really refuses to drop. It's like it's not as bad as the Videl level, but maybe it's as bad as the Videl level. No,
Either are wanting to drop her.
I'll say Videl is worse because you get like fucking SR Trunks, which is like, get out of here.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about Videl?
I do. And Nurse,
why?
And that's about it. Because I want. Let me tell you, Zenrot. Let me tell you about the number of except for the waifu banner. Except for waifu banner, where they decided to release 5 women at once. How often do we actually get female characters in the game?
But like, she's terrible.
No, she is terrible.
She's atrocious.
She's extremely
Use
bad.
her to farm up the super attack for my Texas Saiyaman 2.
She's very bad. That does not stop me from wanting her.
So does that mean, I don't know if you know anything about Super, but does that mean you're excited for the 2 girl Saiyans?
Yes, I actually am. I don't know much other than
girls that come out and have Ready for War on their cards.
Oh, well, let's see, because Pan never got fucking Ready for War. So
nope.
I'll see. We'll see how these female Saiyans pan out. But I am hopeful.
Well, I feel like, well, since they're apparently going to go Super Saiyan, I feel like they have to get it. There's no way they're going to release a Super Saiyan and only give it Battlefield Diva.
They're going to give it Battlefield Diva, fucking Universe whatever, and then it's Female Warrior, and that's going to be fucking it. And it's gonna be the most saddest thing I've ever seen. They're not even.
And it's gonna be given. It's gonna be given the hit treatment.
They're not even gonna be given Golden Warrior. They're gonna get Berserker and Innocent.
It's funny that you mentioned Berserker, since one of them is gonna be the girl that looks like Broly, so she probably will get Berserker.
God damn it! Now you've made me sad. Why'd you make me sad when we're talking about the happiest thing ever, which is Global God Arale?
Into it. It just kind of worked out that way.
But yeah, Arales are good. I mean, obviously because of fucking Broly STR, I still stand that STR Arale is the best AOE unit that is not an LR in the game. And
Yeah,
better than
I
Majin.
can see that.
Better than Cell since you don't need like 11 key.
Yeah.
Arale for me is the spare because the only Arale I have is the INT one.
Oh,
Up right
you
now.
got poo on a stick, Arale.
That
Which is
one's not that bad.
I mean, it's a good Arale. She like significantly cuts down attack, and there is an int team that you can make that is nothing but just like minus 20% attackers, like her Demon King Piccolo, the Tur version. What is that fucking dragon thing? Ice Shenron? Yeah, there you go, Ice Shenron. Just put a bunch of them in one team and just never get hurt, I guess.
Yeah. And they spelled his name EIS because they thought they were really cool.
Yeah, that's a real cool thing you did there, GT. Can't wait to reach that character.
Ice Shenron.
I get them confused with Oceanus because they look kind of the same.
So,
Except for
I guess.
one eats more. Like if you gave like Oceanus a sandwich, he would eventually look like Ice Shenron.
It's like goes to the gym more or something.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, other than Aurelia, I think that's it for global, right?
Oh no. Okay, so here's one exciting thing that came to global.
Okay, go ahead.
We
Okay.
have villains and heroes on weekends now.
What? They didn't have that before?
No,
No, they did not.
I didn't know that either, and I play global, so that shows you how much fucking attention that I pay to heroes and villains events. They
Oh,
apparently
that-
just got it for the on weekends.
Yep.
that's good.
Just announced like last night. I'm pretty stoked. I've always wanted it
Uh-huh. Now you can farm all
because
those,
I have rebirths I pull.
You can farm that KKK guy to 10 now. What is it? Heihachi? Yeah, you can farm Heihachi to your heart's content.
Hachi?
Yeah. I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You can if you really want to.
You mean Hachiak?
I like my name better.
It's an old joke.
It is. It's a very old joke before your time coming. But yeah, that's good. Now you can have Hercule statues to farm since you need them for LR Broly, which is half the questions in questions thread is how do I make more money? The answer is there is no good way to make more money. Except
Pretty much, yeah. The money sucks,
yeah.
and no one realized how bad money sucked right until LR Broly came out, and then LR Broly came out, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, all of a sudden, suddenly we need this thing that up until this point has been kind of useless. That has been a reminder that you don't really need Zenny at all. But hey.
Well, other than that, you don't. And then like, hey, do you have like 96 million or like 96,000 or whatever the fuck it is? Some absurdly high number.
It is a very extreme
Doesn't the
amount.
Hercule event like drop like gold statues?
Only the updated one. The old one just drops
Well, the old one doesn't drop
Zenny.
like any statues.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But the new one isn't always gold either. Sometimes it's silver. It can also be platinum sometimes too.
Yeah, and sometimes
Okay.
Videl
It's
can
a silver
summon.
statue.
Yeah, and I think if Videl shows up, it's a guaranteed platinum.
Yeah, if Fidel is there, you get a platinum and you get the different like whatever other statue it is.
Alright.
So like you'll get a platinum and then the whatever one you would have gotten anyway, like a silver or a gold.
Or a bronze. However your luck
I
turns
don't know if
out.
it drops bronzes or not.
I mean, that would be actually kind of useless, so especially considering it's only like 10 stamina.
I really just don't even remember running that stage and like getting from it. I haven't run that stage in so long.
No, there was not really a point to until again recently Broly, but even then there's better ways to get Zenny. Him and Corrin's Tower have just like fallen into disrepair.
And Popo.
I mean,
Or
yeah,
Popo.
well, I could still see like Popo being somewhat useful if you got like a shit ton of units that are just like low level and you just want to give them to level 20 or something in like one go. But like Corrin's Tower, you run it and you're like, fuck, this sucks. I don't understand why anyone would ever want to play this level.
Yeah,
Corrin's
and
Tower
then in addition, Popo also has support items and training items depending on what path you take. So I guess there's that.
Yeah. What were we gonna say, Zen, about Corrin's Tower?
No, Popo's training.
No, Zen was gonna say
Wherever.
something about
Oh,
Corn's
Corn's
Tower.
Tower is like the least well designed. Get your resources up level in the entire game. It's so awful.
Yeah.
You can go through there and not get like a single Z sword the whole time.
Yeah. It's almost as bad if it wasn't for the fact that we constantly have updated medals as original medals. Cause,
Yeah, okay. Original Metals is worse. You're right. Original Metals is a horse shit. But
yeah.
Corn's Tower is not good either.
No, they should update them.
So since we're talking about original medals, Zen on JP, do they have the daily medals running every day?
Oh god, I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I've run a medal event. It has to have been 8 months ago.
I was just curious because on global they like did this one thing that like it stayed, and now we have all types of the old medal stages, which is useless but still pretty cool. But on global you have it activated all days.
They probably do, but I don't know. I mean, I can check, but
There's no time to check. It's time
Yeah,
to
there's
go.
a-
It's time to go to Japan.
anyway, Arale, yay.
Yeah.
Global got her. Cell probably at some point, right? Maybe.
Who cares? Really?
no. The Cell you care because it comes with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan STR.
They may as well just release Super Saiyan 2 SDR Gohan and then forget about Cell. Just like
Yeah, pretty much.
release that banner with his updated Tur version and then update the stage, but then never release the unit. In the ultimate side of
I'm
just
not
like,
gonna lie.
yeah, that would be, it would be funny if Cell remained a Japan exclusive. Did he just no longer fit where?
I mean, would anybody really care?
I mean,
Besides the
there-
Cell fanatics?
I was about to say, there's a Cell fans. Well, I'll say there are fans of DBZ Ridge who like Cell, and they would like Cell now. That seems to be the only people who are hyped for Cell. And of course, there are some Cell fans. Not to throw shade at Cell fans, but
Yeah. Cell was a pretty cool villain, but just his STR unit is just kind of lackluster.
yeah, I have him, and I constantly forget I have him. He's that kind of level. He's kind of like in Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but I think Vegeta has more use probably than Cell.
Vegeta's good. Vegeta's definitely good.
I mean, so is Cell. It's just that they're good, but they're not like remembering good.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Now that we've slammed Vegeta and Cell, what's going on in Japan, Zen?
Fuck if anything. Goku Jr. pretty much is. It's funny because like Bandai releases Dokkan Fests all the time,
Yeah.
right? And people started being like, "I don't want to do this shit anymore."
Yeah.
And Bandai was like, "Oh yeah, you don't want Dokkan Fests anymore? You don't want to spend all your money? Here's one event that you have to farm 150 times, and that's all you're getting, and that's all that's out."
And it's Goku Jr. Everyone's
Fucking
But,
Goku
but he's rather good, isn't he?
He's okay. I mean,
For
he's
a
the
free
best
unit.
free card, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
well, okay. Card if you take the time to fully max him out, which is, I mean, there's no reason not to do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. Do
But
it.
on face value, and don't do it. He's horrendous. He's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I kind of hope. Part of me hopes this is a trend because it's like, oh hey,
Yeah.
this is a free card that actually can do damage. He's pretty cool. And then part of me is like, holy shit, they're just copying Naruto Blazing, where they release really shitty free cards and then they make you grind for hours and hours and days to make them kind of decent, okay-ish.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen, so I don't know what to think.
Yeah, it's a tough road to climb. The one thing that I didn't like about doing the Goku Jr. grind is that suddenly when you decided to go to the bottom right path, they decided to go like, let's just make everything unreasonably high. It's like, this,
Yeah.
30 of these of the largest orbs. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Goku Jr. is not worth this much for one fucking ability up.
Yeah, all this effort, and the only key link he has that isn't GT, which nobody on Int has, is Revival, Rebirth, which nobody on the Int rotation has. So he's never gonna get key from anyone ever.
Basically never.
Still not
Unless you run for anti-Super Saiyan God Goku because you're that desperate.
Well, I mean, you can use him, but you're still not going to use him on the rotation unless you're missing some of the important int cards. Because int has at least 5 on rotation units that would be over Super Saiyan God at least.
But he does hit like close to a mil, if not a mil, a lot of times.
When he crits, yeah.
Yeah, and that's nice. It's nice to have a free unit that's actually worth grinding, because I know the last couple ones I just kind of got one and then was done. I didn't really feel like...
Stats, he has like almost 11,000 attack.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's all thanks to that ability system. Having a free...
Good. Oh yeah, it's all thanks to that.
Yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, he comes with his own ability system, which you can grind. And let me tell you, it is weird having to grind all these like ability orbs, knowing that ability orbs are usually just like a 3-day thing. So you get all these ability orbs, and then you go, oh shit, it only goes to one guy. Well,
I will say it was smart for them to give him his own orbs, because if he took int orbs, he would be fucking useless in every way, and no one would have done the event.
Yep, that's true.
I really hope this trend continues. Like, if they release more free units like his level, they give us a unique dupe path, and then you can use those orbs to power them up.
It is a very like free-to-play friendly, if you're somehow still free-to-play and dealing with the current Japan situation. Because again, this isn't the JP side. He's a real welcome unit if you like. He's strong. But I just also don't know what happens. I don't know who's the next card to get this treatment.
Hopefully someone that's not Goku fucking Jr.
Yeah, who could possibly be next? Who's a side character that will... Tien gets the next.
Tien's getting his first gacha SSR soon, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's getting
awesome super too.
He's potentially the tech plus 340 stats to everyone unit, right?
That's what everyone's hoping he's going to be. Yeah. Since there's him.
Do we
and
know he's tech though?
Do
we know that he's tech though?
Yeah, they said in the banner.
Yes, we do.
2 tech dudes are coming.
Oh, okay.
Tech banner, and then it has Cell and Tien on it.
Second form Cell, which is
inform Cell.
Which I forgot that we never had an SSR second form Cell.
Would have been fine with that staying the trend.
I don't like his second.
So I'm really thinking that for the type banners, do you guys think that the type banners will eventually just disappear? So we're not going to see like the type banners for tech anymore, or physical type banner?
You mean they're not going to be daily, like not daily, but like weekly, like they usually have been in the past?
Well, they don't even seem to be returning anymore.
Not the physical.
After like the release of Gohan and Super Boo.
I feel like they're just spacing them out so that they can release the cards in the banners. Like the tech banner is the one that's bringing the Tien and the Cell. They can come out like more sparsely, so people aren't going to sit there and go, "Why aren't there the new 40% support cards in it every single time?"
Yeah,
it's the last one that didn't have any of those in there.
I mean, that's kind of what happened when the agility one came out, and then there was no.
And they didn't have the supports.
No, they didn't have the supports. So it was kind of like, why the fuck would I ever summon on this? I don't need agility guys right now. I could just wait till the agility dudes are added. Yeah, I really need that Golden Frieza.
Super Vegeta featured card. I really want to pull on this.
Well, we'll see. You know, if
that's true. That's right.
They constantly are threatening us with potentially a good Super Vegeta. It's a threat they like to.
Do we want to
comment? I think your fan is going crazy.
Really? Yeah.
I can hear it a little bit in the back. Yeah.
Oh, just dying the heat.
Yeah, just like the rest of us.
I mean, honestly, yeah, suffer with no air conditioning like the rest of us do for this show.
Except for me, because I bought a good mic, so none of that gets picked up. I'm over here in Sub-Zero land.
That's all right. You
How about the new release rebirths?
That's true. I did just let out a cat secretly. I disappeared for a bit because my fucking cat would not stop meowing in the background. God damn it.
Wokey.
Yes? What was the question? Did I lose internet? Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
I think you're still here.
Hello? Okay. We're good?
Hello?
Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, then I think we're good.
All right, we're good. That was weird, but it's a good way of saying Goku Jr. He's all right. He's like Carl's
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's like Carl's
Yeah.
Jr., an acquired taste. To some, very delicious. To others, kind of makes you want to throw up.
Then, do you want to talk about the new JP release rebirths?
Not really. They're
There's
gonna come out in like a
rebirths?
month and a half. There was another page of rebirths after the Godku ones that just came out, but since the Godku ones just came out, we probably won't see them for like another month. So.
Who are the new ones? I did not know this. I've been asleep because I fucking.
You didn't see it?
worked.
Oh god. A while ago too.
Wait, is Lord Slug in it?
No.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
No.
Moving on. Don't care.
No Slug.
No Slug, no sale. The official motto of the Modcast.
Sponsored by Lord Slug. Get Lord Slug in Dokkan.
We here at Slug Watch are dedicated, a multinational group dedicated to having Lord Slug into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan.
Oh man,
What
I'd
is
be so down for that. He was a pain to fight in Tenkaichi 3, so if he was in Dokkan, I would totally be fine with it.
The funny thing is that he'd probably just get, the only key link he would have would be giants. And then he had like the fucking Namekian links, and then he would be
At
garbage.
5% heal with only Piccolo and Nail. That's pretty clutch.
Yeah, you can finally run him. If he was Int, you could run him with, what is it? LR Piccolo. Oh, no,
King
LR
Piccolo?
Piccolo doesn't have the Namekian links, does he?
Nope.
Fuck. I don't know.
Remember
If he's
glitch
an extreme,
first came out?
I think so. The glitch where like you could infinitely heal with
Well, you couldn't infinitely do it, but the glitch where you could, like, you could heal them, and then you could have one person pick up orbs and then swap the order, and they would heal again.
Oh, really? No, I remember. I
Yeah.
remember it.
Yeah, it was a
remember
long
that.
time ago. That's why either Nail and Piccolo or Frieza and Zarbon was like everyone used those because they could heal together.
Yeah, and then they patched that out, and then they were like,
Patched the shit out of that, and they patched Namekians right out of the game with it, and they never fixed it.
And Zarbon has never been the same. He lost weight. He
Yeah.
recently had an SR come out, and he was like, "Dude, what are you doing with yourself? You really let yourself go."
Yeah, he looked pretty bad. That was the post-patch Zarbon.
Yeah, just like hit it.
Post-patch. He
Got
stopped
hit.
taking care of himself.
Ate too much chunky monkey. You know, it's a sad thing to do, really.
no, there's actually a good Zarbon in the game. Also good Dodoria. It's in LR Frieza's card.
Yeah, those are the best. Those I forgot about that. Those are the best Zarbon.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Piccolo in Gotenks' super animation is still the best Piccolo in the game, too.
Oh, it's so good. He just fucking pops up out of nowhere and pops up that fucking ball. Even with LR Piccolo, that's still the #1 Piccolo. If I ever do another list of best Piccolos, the #1 Piccolo is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Piccolo.
Because no one uses LR Piccolo unless they have to.
It's true. And even I have him. Whoa.
That was not good.
No, that wasn't good. Are you okay there, Common?
Yeah, my mic just died for a sec, so I have to
Someone
keep
get
it plugged in.
assassinated over there.
Apparently, someone's trying to keep this Modcast down. We know who you are.
Etchy.
Well, there were posts on the sub telling people to kill us, so.
Yeah, we don't talk about the so on here. We
No, the Modcast is no longer about the sub. It's best not to.
It's now to
Yeah,
forward
good
my Hamtaro agenda, and only that. Nothing else.
Actually, we did get accused. Well, not we anymore, but the mod team did get accused of only using the sub to forward their own agendas pretty recently.
Did we? I don't pay attention to that because I live in questions thread.
There was one post that was like, it's becoming increasingly obvious that the cult following this subreddit has is only being used by its moderators to push their social media presence and actually doesn't matter to them at all.
Remember that? That was gold.
I wonder if that was our fault for us talking about Aminal's Twitter for so long in the last episode.
Aminal's not even a mod.
He's not a mod. No, he's not. I don't know. This thing is like, well, to be fair, me and Common are mods, so right now the mod ratio is
Yeah.
up. But most of the time, there's less mods on here. It's more like former mods. We're not trying to advance anything, man. We're just trying to.
I don't know. I feel like it was aimed at me because like I'm super active
Yeah,
on Twitter and shit now. But like I also never posted anything of my own on the sub ever. So
Yeah, we
I don't
only
know.
we usually only
You
post
also YouTube, and I guess people just like don't like dislike you for it. I don't get why.
To be fair, I did post that one video where I pretended that I was pulling DBZ gacha cards when I was actually just opening loot boxes from Overwatch.
That was my favorite video. People got so mad that you did that.
It was so like it's still up there. It's still I think it's the most disliked video still is me pretending.
Oh, I have no doubt it is. People lost their shit. Like they even posted it on the sub, and they're like, "Oh, so this is what we're doing with our official YouTube channel now? Unbelievable!" Like, man, shit must be. I forgot how easily you can get outraged over shit that doesn't matter when you're like 15 and you have no actual problems in life.
It's true, but to be fair, there were also some users who were like, there is no reason to be angry about this."
Oh
When I
yeah,
was
there were
15,
definitely
I
some
didn't
that
get
made
angry
sense.
and stuff
It
like
was
that.
it was a fight over the sane versus the insane. Like,
Pretty much.
yeah, that video's still up there if you want to check it out. I'll link it at the
You
end of
guys
this
remember
video.
when the YouTube channel used to be a thing where people can submit their own videos and we would like host them or something?
The videos anyone submitted was Sasha beating bosses without items, and that's all we got, so we just stopped doing it.
I mean, yeah, basically, that's all we ever
Yeah.
got. And that was unfortunate because I fucked up that video once where I like put it at the wrong speed. So like, oh man, what a great time! If you still have video
was a
ideas
great
for
time.
this channel, submit it to us. Please be good. We'll gladly look at yours and then decide whether or not to put it up there. And also, speaking of dealing with the community, you know what time it is?
Oh boy.
It's time to look at the Penta applications. You can no longer...
I thought those were close.
They are closed, but we still have to read some because these are the last of them. And then once we finally figure out the last of these Pentas, we can declare the global Penta. We didn't
We
do
gotta
one...
do it when we announce the global Penta, we gotta do it Hope time so we can get like the majority of us on again.
We can't do that because we
You
need to
know
do it
what,
when
yeah.
Penta's on. And Penta's only on 4 hours
Right.
back from now.
Oh, that's true.
We cannot...
Yeah, also
That's
Hope
right.
Time is like the crack ass of midnight. So
Yeah. My family's like getting ready to sleep. Hope time is not like... It's not a thing we can do
that's
on
a
the
special
day.
occasion time, not a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
We just gotta hope it works sometimes.
God
The
damn
best
it.
part was when it was already the crack ass of midnight, and then she was like, "Hey guys, I gotta push it back."
That was great. Man, that last Modcast, that was something special.
That was pretty
But
fun,
also
though.
because of that last one, we were not able to read any Penta ones because I like smartly dictated that there was no fucking way that I was ever gonna be able to say anything in that crowd of people without immediately being interrupted. So now,
Yep.
let's do it here. Let's start with this one.
Right.
Hello, my name is Fanta Grammer. This is my box, and still I kept re-rolling. I spent over 500 on Gogeta just for God, Q, and Agile and Cell. I spent more for just ass. I got Gogeta later on Vegito banner like sad face. My first card was STR Bardock. My friend got Gogeta, then Vegito. I said screw it, and I left this bum account. And then he shows a... Yeah, pretty bad account. It has like Tech Cell, Agility, Super Saiyan God, Goku. Somehow I was able to get like full power Bojack up in the mix to show how sad he was for units. Is that he was able to get that dude up and running. Yeah. All right, that's all.
Damn.
That's all he has though. But how much Penta is he really? In that small.
I did not hear any Vegeta worship. That's a 0 for me.
I didn't hear any notes about Android 18.
No.
Yeah.
No, but he did say he kept re-rolling, which is something
That's
that Penta
right.
does.
Right.
That is, yeah, that's a Penta trait, is to reroll at minimum like twice a month.
Mm-hmm. Spending a shit ton of stones on one unit and also getting basically Bupkiss is also another Penta move. So I feel there's
Correct.
some Penta in here. Also, his name is Fanta Grammer, and Penta's full name is Pentagrammer. So I feel
But
that should.
Penta's a doctor.
So he's
Doctor.
so-
Penta is.
I'm not sure if this guy's a doctor. I think he's just like a drink, like the Fanta. But I think that's about all he's got. I still think that's even with all that, it's a real rough. There's just not a lot to go on. I think for me, it's a 1 out of 5 Penta.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same. Not enough information.
I'll go nicer and say 1 out of 10 Pentas.
Damn.
That's lower.
Yeah, it is. I also like that there are certain people who decide to do it at a 1 out of 10 scale.
But it wasn't 0. That my other one was 0.
So if it was out of 5, it would be a 0. I see where you're coming from. And here's another one, because that one was just so quick. Hello guys, this is Ryan and or Breyer from the subreddit. I'm not sure if I said that right. And I would like to submit my application for Global Penta. I'm not sure if this is correct email, as it's where questions go, but fuck it, I'm sending it anyway. To start, I play Global only, and I have been playing for about 500 days. I am from New York, so you could say I have a New York accent. I hate 18, mainly to not really liking any androids to begin with. One of my favorite characters is Rage Trunks, and I will surely pull for him when he comes to Global, and won't get him since I have terrible luck. I will recap my last 4 banners for you. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, 500 stones, no Dokkan Fest characters, hit 3 times, and Super Saiyan 3 STR Goku twice. After the second Goku, I now have pulled him 14 times, and had him maxed with 6 dupes. Golden Frieza, 400 stones, pulled 2 Tech Beerus's and 2 other non-features SSRs, and that's it. Rose, 32 multis for 4 Dokkan. How the fuck did you do 32 multis? I don't read these in advance, by the way. Ticket banner. I can't get myself to type the horrid pulls I had on this. If you would like to know more, I will certainly tell the story, but for the sake of the email, I won't type it at all. Lastly, as a bonus, I went over 50 pulls on a double rate banner without an SSR. To recap, I have terrible luck, hate 18, play global only, New York accent, and I believe I can be Global Penta. Fuck, dude. That's real.
This was pretty good.
That's real bad. I don't know how.
Yeah, that one's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good application.
I mean, yes. First of all, he did the Penta thing of he wasn't sure if this was the right place to send it, but he sent it anyway.
He sent it anyway.
Yes.
He hates 18.
He hates 18 though.
Yeah, but the Global Penta hates 18.
Penta,
we established this.
Yeah, Global Penta has to hate 18 because of all the soiled pictures of 18 in Penta's trash. The only thing that he can do is to have the Global one has to hate her.
Yeah. Also, he has done the Penta thing of getting the one character so many times that he was basically able to max him out through dupes alone.
Mm-hmm. And it's a character he didn't want every time.
Yep, every single time. Also, he got hit 3 times, which is pretty funny. Getting hit at all is real funny.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny.
I'm also extremely confused about the Rose banner broke me. I think this guy is. I think my heart is saying 5 out of 5 Penta.
I am in agreement. 5 out of 5 Penta. He is my preferred Penta candidate of all the ones that I personally have seen have heard.
I'll go with 3 out of 5.
Damn, Common just wants so much more from his Penta. But to be fair, he knows Penta a lot.
Yeah.
He knows Penta a lot. But still, I think that's pretty good. That's insane.
Big fan of that Penta. I will fight for that Penta.
You will fight for the Penta when we have to go down to the fighting for the Penta. And that's...
to be Prime Minister of Global Penting.
Yes, exactly. And we have only 2 Global Penta applications left, but we'll save that for next time. And then after that, we will finally decide the freaking Penta. We will finally end the question of who is Global Penta. And let's go on to some questions real quick. Again, the email is impressiveninjaskills@gmail.com. We will be going through these kind of quick, but we'll see. I like this one, and he sent it in twice, but I'm not going to make him fun for it because I actually really like it. Hey, it's Fall From. To anyone who's playing Persona 5, if the sub had a palace/mementos, what would it be, and what would the treasure look like?
That's your guys' question.
Yeah,
I don't play Persona.
Keep up the great work.
This is actually a pretty clever question.
Yeah. So, just to understand it, the common... palaces are kind of where distortion happens, and it's like it's a distortion within the person that lets him it creates this palace, and then the treasure inside the palace is usually what caused the distortion in the first place. So yeah, so what would be the thing that would be the treasure that would cause our sub to go into pure darkness? I kind of want to say it's just it's a picture of a meme.
Like, it's gonna be like a playing card, and on one side it's the meme of Cell touching his head, and then on the other side it's a tier list with a really shitty character at the bottom and a really good character at the top with frowny faces all over it.
Exactly. And then all along, like, let me see, what kind of place would it look like? I think it would have to look like a high school, right?
It would definitely be
Yeah.
a high school.
It would
The boss room would be the cafeteria. Boss
Yeah.
fight would be like kind of a dirty, unkempt, pudgy kid pulling stuff out of his backpack and throwing it at you, and or like, you know how the personas call you like pieces of shit and stuff?
Yeah.
Instead of saying that, he would be like, my mom said you only pick on me because you actually don't like your own life.
And inside these distortion, I assume there would also be mods, and we would just be like the most like evilest like pieces of shit, right?
Oh yeah, their mental cognition versions of us would be like horrifying. Like, we would all be stereotypical like horror movie monsters, like Frankenstein and like Pennywise the clown and shit.
Yeah, and just like constantly, I would actually be a girl in this distortion as well, just trying to hit people with the band hammer. I think that's
Running
how,
around. Our weapons
Me,
would
I
be
just
hammers.
I just come out of nowhere and hit people with a band hammer.
you just like stay silent
beat
throughout
them.
it all. I think that's how ours would
I
kind
just
of
lurk
end
in
up looking.
shadows.
If it was
Yeah, it would be like a horror movie, running through like bloody high school halls, being chased by monster mods that want to kill you.
I also feel like at one point the boss is like, I need help. I need, like, when the boss is like down low, he's like, oh, I really need help. I need backup. He summons in STR Gogeta, and Gogeta just fights you for the for the rest of the fight. I think that would be.
Well, no, okay. I think the unwashed pudgy kid would be the actual like shadow, and then the shadow form it would turn into when it was gonna fight you would be the TUR version of Int Kid Buu.
I mean, yes.
That's what it would turn into when you actually had to fight it.
Man.
I was thinking the pudgy kid was gonna be more of wearing General Blues' clothes and just like obsessed with getting stunts off.
Man, there's so
Shirt
many.
is a
there-
Vegeta shirt that says, "Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness." With
Oh.
Vegeta faces all over it.
I would actually love to see this version of Persona 5 into a palace. This
I
fucked
would
up
I would
Goku-
pay for this DLC. I would pay a lot for it.
Yeah, you know, hit us up, Atlas. We'll work a deal out. And here's another question that I'm pretty sure everyone is wondering constantly. Hello. Compared to Gohan and Broly, did Bandai completely fuck up LR Majin Vegeta? He's got good damage, but
Yes.
that alone cannot make him unique. Gohan is the undisputed king of nuking and is the only unit with the ability to get extra ki per orb. Thanks to a second super, Broly can already do more damage than Majin Vegeta, even before hitting Japan and getting the extra stats from Janemba. Well, you don't run him with Janemba.
No,
You can
you
clear the
don't.
tournament more effectively too. Majin Vegeta doesn't even have anything fun or unique about his passive. He just is another beatstick. On paper, it doesn't look close, but I wonder what you guys think. Sincerely, Gnarly Tortoise, aka GT, not that GT.
Broly's so much better than him, and it makes me so happy.
I mean, yeah.
I hate Broly, but I hate Vegeta even more. So watching Vegeta get an LR that everyone's finally been waiting for, that they just like jerked all over. Oh my god, it's Majin Vegeta, and he's doing the pose, and then Broly comes out right afterward and just shits all over him.
It was a real fucked up move.
It's so funny to me.
Like,
As a Vegeta like fan, I'm not like these stream types, but I did not care about LR Majin Vegeta. Like even like a week after we found out everything about him, he just never really appealed to me. So Broly taking him out like that, I was like, okay, cool.
cool.
I didn't really
okay,
care.
so he came out, right? Majin Vegeta came out. Gohan's still probably better, but then of course you had the people who were like, "How dare you say that? They do different things. Vegeta's for AoE only. He's the king of AoE. Fucking." And then Bandai was like, "Oh, okay. Well then, here's Broly, who supers twice, and one of his supers is always an AoE, no matter what."
And also, he's just basically the Tur version, but better. The original Broly, we just made another one.
They probably should have just made the old Broly awaken into LR Broly.
They
to be
fucking
honest.
should have, because then they would have a reason for me to use that piece of shit unit. But then he would be broken because he has the old he has the Gogeta style of ability system. So if you put that ability,
That's true.
if you put that ability system with the way the current Broly's passive and like everything else is, he would be ridiculous. He would be like
That is true.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to change it when you code it though, so that his max gains just drop when you awaken him.
Yeah, it would require a bit more like tweaking, I think. But they could have definitely have done it.
God, they would lose money that way, but it's like not really, because then you'd make people chase that Broly again.
Yeah, he no longer becomes a
It would
fucking
make
bomber.
Yeah, so
Unpopular.
instead of people like, although I will say he's better this way though. This way, because now you get the TOR one also, who's also ridiculous.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I kind of don't agree with you guys on one thing with like the original STR Broly becoming an LR, and that's primarily because that's my only gripe with it. Broly, that's from the original, which is basically from the first movie, and then you have this Broly who's from Second Coming.
Well, you say that Broly's from the first movie, but the cards that came out in his banner were the ones from Second Coming that did the family Kamehameha the first time.
Yeah, LR Broly and the TR Broly, their hair is completely different. Like
Star and everything too.
Yeah,
But like the first event was just all the same shit anyway.
They've been unable to like keep track of what Broly is Broly, and I think if they don't care, we should not care.
yeah. All right, agreed.
All right.
That's fair.
Next thing, this is actually something different. The first time someone's ever done this. So there's a Super Saiyan 4 account with LR Broly in it from Japan. And I'm not sure how to give this away, but we have this now. So if you want it, I don't
Maybe
know.
we'll make up a contest for next week's Modcast.
Yeah, because this is a really
And we'll
good
announce
ass.
it then.
Yeah, this is a really good ass account. I just don't know how to get rid of it. Just know that we have it though.
It's here.
Yes, we can't give it for Global Penta
contest.
because it's Japanese.
Right, and then
What
you
other
know,
units are there besides
Take it.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Broly?
I cannot see from here, but those are the two ones that kind of matter, I think, in terms of what's inside here. I think that's good enough for some
Is it
people.
like a fresh account?
It's a fresh account. It's like,
Guys,
yeah, rank
because good luck getting the Zenny for that.
1. I mean, yeah, but you're building to the future, man. That's something you're gonna do in the future.
Oh, okay, let's put
And
it
they
this way.
crap enough
Which would
Zenny.
you rather have to get? Would you rather have Zenny and have to get Broly, or have Broly and have to get Zenny?
I say the latter because I don't have Broly on either versions.
Anyway, yeah. We'll think of some kind of contest for next
Yeah.
time,
But
and we'll announce it next week.
shout outs to him though, who just contacted us. I'm not sure.
Of him.
I'm not sure if he wants me to actually say his name on here because I don't know. He did not leave a name with it, and I saw him, but he contacted me through Twitter. So if you do want to have just like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Contact me again, or I'll find you. I'll find you again and ask if you want your name out there.
I'll retweet you and promote you on my Twitter.
Yeah, Common's Twitter only though. No one else's. Alright, and this is the last question, and this one's directed to me, so it should be pretty quick. Hey Modcast, Dennis971 here. This question is directed towards Wokey. My school curriculum is making me read To Kill a Mockingbird, and I just saw your flare name and put 2 and 2 together. Is there any meaning in your Boo/Boo Radley flare name, or did it just pop in your head? P.S. Please no spoil for me. I'm still on chapter 3, unless you have to. So without any spoilers, if for people who don't know, my thing on Reddit says Boo Radley, but it's spelled like Majin Buu, and it's based off the character from To Kill a Mockingbird. And the reason it's like that is because I live in questions thread, much like how Boo Radley, and I never leave the questions thread, much like how Boo Radley never leaves the house in To Kill a Mockingbird. So that is the reason behind
Flare.
it. Oh, is that the flare? Is that what it's called? But yeah. That's the reason why that's there. It's because I'm basically that character who only shows up and helps. Go read To Kill a Mockingbird. It's great. It's a great book.
And go join Woke in the questions thread.
Yeah, go join me in the question thread. Ask some questions. Just be respectful about it. Don't fucking put down, like, look below. Like, fucking answer the question if you're going to answer the question. Don't step up to my fucking thread. Shit posting on my question
Awesome.
thread.
Wokey's very
Also
protective of the questions
legitimately.
thread.
Yeah.
Jimmy, if you're gonna ask questions in the questions thread, or if you're gonna use it, ask on the main sub.
Yeah, the fluff
Here,
question.
please. I'm tired of removing all the wrong questions all the time and banning you 3 days for it.
We never want to ban. It just ends up that way. And now it's
Yep.
time to end the show, Zen.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm not thanking either of you because you've been on the show more than one time. So
Thumbs up.
thanks viewers. Thanks for that guy who wants to give away the account. That's super generous. So very cool of him.
Yes.
We'll come back next week with something how you can win it.
Next week you're
And
gonna get that account. You're gonna get the end of Penta. Well, the end of the applications, and then I'll compile all the 5 out of 5 Pentas as well. The 3 we've had so far.
I will fight tooth and nail over anyone who does not agree that he's the best one. Just FYI. If you're not prepared for a 3-hour-long debate, then you better get ready.
I would love like a Game of the Year style like end event where it's Penta of the Year and we're fighting over who's the #1 Penta.
I will go to war for that guy.
All right.
That guy won me over hard.
All right, sounds good.
And he won you over without funny memes.
I know, right?
It's true.
He did it on his own.
He
Just
did it.
through sheer
So that's-
patheticness.
All right. You know, for that alone, I'll bring it up to a 4 out of 5 Penta.
Damn, he's winning everyone over.
Yep. It's like watching a dog but like its leg is hurt but not hurt enough that it can't walk. It's just kind of limping a little bit.
So like my dog.
Also about those 30 plus multis on a double ray banner and no SSRs. I feel bad for you, but at the same time, I kind of have my doubts about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not true, but that's also kind of a Penta thing.
Yeah.
To embellish a little bit. I mean, we don't know.
Your story just a bit to make it worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Just waving the ass. All right, everyone. Goodbye. Everyone.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
You got the power. You got the might.
No way.
Get ready for battle.
Give me your money.
Beat the Black Knight.